ladies and gentlemen, we'll keep it rolling. Next time, come back.
Hi everybody. I think like neighborhoods are like schools. So stay with me on this. Like imagine where you grew up. Like imagine the elementary school you went to. The borders of it didn't end at the doors of the school. Just the whole neighborhood was a school. It's not that hard to conceptualize. I feel like just hallways or streets everywhere is a school. Okay, here's why I think this is like a good way to think about things. Is like the parallel between like society and school is that like most of the time in both of these places, people are not doing like most of the things that they want to be doing. Make sense? I think it's always sad when someone says people when they're just talking about themselves. You know what I mean? Like I should just say me. Like my dad sometimes like I'll like leave for work and he'll be like the only one in the house and he's like he's an asshole and he's like someone who like he's very sensitive but he doesn't want to admit if he like needs me or I can affect him. So I'll be leaving for work and he'll be like, "What? You're just gonna walk past people?" And I'm like, "You're the only one in the house." But yeah, so I should say both in school and in life, I'm not doing most of the things I want to be doing most of the time. Like I like people, I like to talk to people, I like to talk to pretty much anyone. Most of the time, I'm not making eye contact with anyone purposefully. Most of the time, I'd rather be having gay sex than doing most of what I'm doing, right? Most of the time, I'm acting like a straight white male. I feel like the only time I'm not doing that is probably when I'm having gay sex. So, like, that's parallel for that. And, like, I feel like that wouldn't be the case if school wasn't a thing that was, like, squelch your interests. Like, I feel like that's the point of school. Like, if school was about, like, exploring your curiosities, like, I would have long ago, like, walked up to, like, just a straight white boy in school and just been like, why am I so afraid of you? And that would have been solved then. But instead, school is about, like, ignoring your interests and, like, treating everything but what's important like it's serious. So it's like, all right, we're going to learn about algebra now, and also everyone's white, so just don't worry about that. And then one last thing is that, like, I feel like both in school and in life, you're always, like, if streets or hallways, you're never talking to people in the hallways, you're not supposed to do that, you're just going to places you're supposed to be, like your private home or work. And in school, it's like classrooms, because it's just like, you can only be grouped in ways that are like, the system approves of. And it's like, you never talk to people in lobbies. Could be a great place to make friends, you know? I don't know, it's just, I used to be a very sad person. And I used to read a lot of books and it's about capitalism. And maybe this is a thing, but I could only talk to people about capitalism. So I'm like very acutely aware of all the places you can't talk to people about capitalism. Thanks.